Hey, recovery family, it's Josh with the Unashamed podcast, and today's recovery minute is on safe boundaries. And safe boundaries and guardrails, we see a lot of those in travel as we drive or ride along on the highway. As such, you can also see it along the rim of the Grand Canyon. They're barriers that's meant to safeguard the lives of the many tourists who visit there. And to venture past those boundaries and those safeguards, it can be deadly. Those barriers are in place for a reason, as meaning that danger is ahead. And the same can be said for recovery. We've all had friends who have relapsed, friends and probably mentors and sponsors and accountability partners. They've relapsed, and it's heartbreaking. It feels like just a piece of us is goes along with them as they leave. One of the hardest things for me was establishing a balance between being involved in someone's recovery as opposed to living their recovery. Although that we can love one another and pray for one another and be there for another and share with one another, we must always remember that recovery is a personal choice, one that each person has to make. And I can't work your recovery for you like you can't work my recovery. If we forget that, we run the risk of falling off the cliff, going over those safeguards that are in place. So it's important that we put in those safe boundaries in practice, and we put them into play as we go about our daily recovery. Safe boundaries. And that's all the time I've got today. I hope this has helped. I love y'all, and stay sober.